Welcome back to Between the Lines, brought to you by Ordira. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land on which this podcast is made, the Yuggera and Yuggurabal people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to introduce our next guest. For today, it's Jennifer Dunne. She is another Irish superstar, athletic beast and All-Ireland, 3-time Premiership winner and now a Lion. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jen.
Very exciting. I'm going to correct you and say that I'm a 4-time.
Oh my God, 4-time. Hang on, let me just put it in the notes. 4-time.
Yes.
Well, that's a great correction.
Yeah, well, 4-time now. So yeah, we just won this year, which was great. So it's been a busy few weeks. Obviously played at home with my team Dublin and then came out here, I'd say like 3 days later. So it was, a bit crazy, but it's been very fun.
Very exciting. How's everyone feeling this week? What's been going on today?
Feeling good. The sun's out in Queensland.
Today? It's
so
hot.
It's good. I was just laying in the sun, watching the games. I was actually, when you just start cleaning stuff. So this morning I was just like, I'll put the dishes away. I ended up smashing a glass and then I just cleaned the whole house, just mopped, swept, everything. The lounge room, downstairs, literally. So
nice.
That was me today. What about you, Jen?
Yeah, just chilled out. Obviously the weather over here is much nicer. I came from Irish summer, which would have been like, on a good day, 17, 18
You can't
degrees.
even call it summer, I feel like.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so I
because what is it today? 30. It's it's going to be 30
and it's only going to get hotter. So I'm loving it, and obviously living with the girls in water lots. So just kind of chilled out, went for a little swim.
Did you go to any coffee places? You're a bit of a
we were going to go to neighbourhood, Sophie Connor's recommendation, but no, we just went to a local spot today. So yeah, I have a few to get through. Big coffee drinker, so yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I have to find out a bit more about
Maybe
that.
at the end of the recommendations we could see some.
Favourite spot? Yeah, all right, it's coming up. Well, we had a win on the weekend, another win against the Swans, which was, a pretty good game all round. How'd you guys find it? We also debut from Jen as well.
How good.
First game.
Yeah, it was great. I was terribly nervous, in fairness.
You didn't show it, just to say.
No, but obviously it's a big deal, and I was saying to a few of the girls, it's kind of funny. You guys make obviously a big deal of debuts and like milestones and stuff, whereas at home it's just not a thing. And I feel like a lot of the Irish kind of laugh it and kind of brush it off a little bit when they're here because they're just a bit like, oh God, this doesn't happen at home. So
really?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Would you say you prefer it?
No, it was really nice, and like Dara and Orla said a few words, which was really nice to hear from fellow Irish people. But yeah, at home it's kind of just like you earn your spot in the team, and then if you play well, great. If you don't,
so you off you go. That's pretty cool.
Brutal.
But no, it was nice, and obviously great. It was like collectively the first win here at Springfield, so 100%. The vibe was so good, and it was actually nice playing a twilight game, like in the bit of. And it got a bit dark and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, I know when I was warming up, just while the sun was setting, I was so hot. I came back in and I was sweating. Like all my sunscreen had to come off, and then when the sun went down, it was just changed. Temperature drops, which
it was a good time to play, actually.
So good. But getting the first win at Brighton Homes, how good.
That is so good. And we're feeling good about that.
Finally, 3 games in, but we've done it. And the crowd, up and about. How good was it?
The crowd was so good.
So
I
good.
honestly felt like there was so many. There was 2,500, I think, here, which was really good.
There was more or something.
Yeah, they were working hard on the sidelines. So it was good.
Saying that though, there was lots of goals scored. So
true.
Maybe that was hand in hand.
Yeah, that's true.
What did we get? Courtney kicked 3. Sophie kicked 3. How good?
Yeah, and
got 2.
Caught the nomination for goal of the year.
Yep.
Did she get it? Did she get the?
I don't know if she got it.
Oh, she got through.
Did you still have time to vote?
Ooh.
Well, all of our listeners would have voted anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have voted.
But honestly, Courtney's got a bag of tricks. I reckon some more will come out this season anyway.
Yeah, she was on fire on the weekend.
Yeah, she was really good.
Also, milestone games as well.
Yeah.
We had so much going on this weekend.
It was busy.
Phoebe, 50, Ellie, 25. How good.
Yeah, it was awesome. There was a lot. Yeah, everyone was pretty up and about. It was a good vibe around. I think, we really wanted to, I guess, get the win out here as well and just sort of get, the ball rolling in that regard and make this our sort of deck. So, I think the vibe was really good. And I think when we're all sort of up and about, we always play well and just enjoy it too. So
definitely agreed. I feel like the club at the moment as well, boys in the prelim, us getting our first win here, it's just buzzing around Brighton home, so it's really nice to be a part
lots of energy.
But into the next week, North
Melbourne. Yeah. Top of the ladder they are at the moment. They've won their first 3 games pretty convincingly. I guess the weekend they had a bit of a closer match against Geelong.
Geelong just came out real hard, I think, and that just shocked them a little bit.
Yeah,
lots of pressure.
Started really well. Like it was almost two halves nearly.
Yeah,
like Geelong,
true.
Geelong had them in that first half, and then they certainly came back, and they're pretty experienced side. So it'll be really interesting. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Anyone you're looking out for, Jen? Do you know much about North?
A little bit. There's a few Irish girls obviously there as well. So it's always nice when you have the Irish connections, because I feel like you're obviously competitors when you're playing against each other, but you kind of have, that common ground where we've all come over and everyone knows what it's like. So there's a few girls there that I would have spoken to even just before coming over, just to kind of get their advice and just different things like that. So it'll be definitely a tough game, but they're obviously at the top at the moment, so they're the ones to kind of go after. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they I was talking to Sarah Black actually today.
Oi.
I was on Credit to the Girls, just their little podcast. Yeah, so podcast day.
I feel a bit left out.
I'm kidding. But she was saying that they are 100% at this, what is it, UTAS?
UTAS? Yeah, I called it QTAS before.
The stadium there
Yep.
at Lonnie. So I think we might need to break that winning streak.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm down. It's going to be tough. Like they've got some good players in there. Gardner, key for them, obviously.
Yeah.
What she rack up? She got 32 disposals, 12 tackles, 12 clearances.
She's always did you hit the scoreboard as well?
She got a goal too.
Yeah.
I think I was on the 50 line too. But
Yeah, she always finds the goals too. I think she's a pretty dangerous player, and she has also had 3 lots of 10 coaches' votes as well.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that is I
Good
guess
start to your
she's
season.
playing pretty well.
I think in their mids, that when they attack the middle, they just keep the ball alive, show up for each other, and just get the ball moving. Like it's a good game to watch. It's a good style of footy. So
Yeah.
it's pretty similar to us. So it's going to
Definitely.
be interesting to see how we counteract that. But
Yeah, there's also Lulu on the wing.
yeah.
The ex-Lion.
Ex-Lion.
So she's playing on the wing now. So that'll be, she's going to come up against it. We've got some pretty good wingers here. So I think that's going to be a good little battle.
It'll be fun
I
to see
reckon.
her. Yeah, it'll be good.
That'll be good.
Even Gat on the other wing, she's looking pretty confident too.
Yeah.
I think last year she was juggling school as well as training. So I think just not having school anymore, she's really stepped it up and getting a lot of ball on the wing. So she's another one to look out for.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited though. Tassie, it'll be a bit of a colder game, Jen. Maybe you'll be right in your element.
Yeah, I know. Probably. That's the thing. I think when we are coming over to Australia, everyone automatically assumes that everywhere in Australia is the weather is like this and it's hot all the time. And then you quickly realise that Melbourne and some places down more south aren't as nice. It's nice to have picked up here for sure.
We've got puffers on the team. Like you could nominate if you wanted one, and half the girls nominated to get puffers. Yeah. I think I've seen one person wear it up here, but
that's Orla.
Yeah, Orla, of course.
Yeah. Brie asked me if I wanted one when I arrived, and I was like, surely I won't need that. And she was like, yeah, but when we go down like to Melbourne and stuff, I was like, it'll probably still be like warmer than Ireland. So no.
So I think this will be the one trip we get to finally wear that puffer. So
do you have one?
Yeah, I got one. Do you?
No, I didn't. I never got
Cathy,
one.
I never missed it out.
Yeah, might be. Everyone will be in their puffers.
Yeah, the one time a week.
Oh God. All right. Well, that's exciting. We've got keep an eye out for that. It's 1:05 on Sunday down in Tassie. So we're pretty excited, but we're going to find out a little bit more about Jen after the break. So, and also actually Jen's got a few questions for us.
She does.
So she might be quizzing us. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Hey Lions fans, we've got some exciting news to share with you today.
Our official healthy hearing partner, Audira, is offering Lions fans 20% off all their products.
These headphones are a total game changer. Listening to music or even our podcast is crystal clear with the sound that's tailored to your unique hearing profile.
You can even watch the TV with the volume at the perfect level for you.
Tune into the game and hear the mighty Lions roar like you're right there with us in the stadium.
So, Brisbane Lion members, visit our members benefits page to claim your exclusive 20% off discount on any Audira product.
Join the club today and feel connected with Audira. All right, I'll bring it back in. Just smash my knee.
You bring it in.
Let me bring it back in.
You bring it in, girl.
All right, and we are back. No, let me just start again.
We're back, baby.
All right, we're back and we're going to find out what's in Jen's starter pack. Now, Jen, this was actually a hard one, and I feel like it's good for our listeners. They don't know much about you, but neither do we. You know, we're only finding these things out now too. So I've had to go around to some of the girls, especially in your house, to figure this out. So their top one was saying sorry.
Yeah, I say sorry for doing something correctly. I feel like as Irish, we just are so apologetic, and it comes out just so easily. I literally will hoover or vacuum, as you guys say, and I'll
hoover.
I will probably apologise for like going over Xander or something like that accidentally. The dog's in the
That's
house.
fair enough.
Poor little bit. Gets his tail stuck up the bloody vacuum.
Hoover.
Yeah, I probably say it, so often. So yeah, that's something. I know, just so apologetic.
Well, it's in.
It's in. It's a
in.
tick. All
Yeah.
right, we're off to a good start. Next one is pink Adidas shoes.
Oh yeah.
Can you give me some context on this?
They're the specials, I think, or this whatever way you pronounce that.
Are these the new in shoe?
They're kind of hopping off. People were like laughing at me saying, I didn't think Ireland were as trendy as that with those kind of things.
Savage.
But yeah, I actually got them before I came out. Baby
Got
pink.
some fresh kicks for
cool.
Australia.
Yeah. So no, in fairness, I didn't bring over many pairs of shoes apart from them, my Birks, and then obviously my boots. So
That's
they're
all you
obviously
need.
being
That's
worn
all you
around
need.
a lot and catching people's attention.
Yeah, they are. I like them.
That.
Yeah.
0.5 photos.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I think the girls in Waterlot love 0.5 and a lot of people
yeah.
here anyway.
They've thrown you under the bus.
Well,
Yeah.
I did a scroll on your Instagram and I was
I
like, yeah,
love 0.5.
to confirm it, because a few of them said it. I'm like, I need to confirm.
Yeah,
So,
no. And the girls at home, if they're listening, they'll laugh at that because, I'm like the one at home that will like always take all the photos for everyone else.
Oh,
so
Jen,
I'm just,
jump in
like,
them.
constantly
Yeah, you get in
snapping
there.
away.
Get in them.
So yeah, obviously after we had our big win a few weeks ago, everyone was laughing, saying, "Oh, Jen, like how many photos do you have?" And I had thousands of just so many other people and all that. So no, definitely, I love taking a few pics. You know, the candid ones of other
Yep.
people.
I like that. We'll have to get one at the end.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And last one, we've got flat times short. Sorry.
Flat white, extra
Flat-
shot.
I know, I was like, flat
Sorry, that's
time.
my writing.
Belle's writing, everyone. What is it? Extra
A flat white, extra shot. On a cold day.
flat time shot. Sorry, I just.
Sorry, that's me. Look, I'll take over.
You go, you
Flat
go.
white, extra shot on a hot day, and an oat ice latte on a cold day. On a hot day. Sorry. I butchered it. I'm sorry to the listeners. If you're still with us,
Anything coffee.
coffee is Jen's forte.
Yes.
And is it a tick?
So I'll have a cold and a hot day and a hot and a cold day. But I actually had 2 hot today. So yes, I am a big coffee fan and I came to realise, I'd get a flat white at home, but they weren't strong enough here when I came initially. So extra shot. And then, as you said, the weather is fab and very hot. So get in
Goes
iced
the
oat latte as well.
Yeah,
which
you're a
is
bit of
very
a
common.
coffee hunter. Like we were just chatting to you
Yes.
yesterday and realised, you're
Yeah.
on the hunt. Like she's ticking these places.
You
I haven't
are.
even been to this many places. I've been here for
I know.
5 years.
What were you saying at home you used to do?
Yeah, so I'm a teacher at home and we finish up in like June time. So I had like July and August just to be kind of training and whatever, had my free time in the day. So I kind of made it my mission to just kind of go around and find some coffee spots in Dublin. So
That's a great idea.
Every morning wake up.
yeah, so where am I going to go today?
Yeah,
So
cool.
I appreciate a good coffee.
So if you're ever in Dublin, hit up Jen for a coffee shop.
She knows
all
where
the
to
good
go.
spots.
Yeah, that's it. The other thing, Craig told me to mention the 40-foot swim.
Yes.
And he's like, you do this daily in freezing cold water.
Yeah. So
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I'd swim every day at home in the sea, like in the ocean.
This is
So, I only live 5 minutes from the water. So it kind of became a thing in COVID. I feel like a lot of Irish just, you had a lot of time on your hands. And when there was the rule about where you could go within your 2 or 5K, we had the sea beside us, which was ideal. So you just honestly fill your days swimming and getting coffee. So,
Wow.
like
at
a
home,
great day.
I'd swim every day. So even in like winter, just getting into the water. So like the first day I arrived here, I hopped into the ice baths and the girls were like, oh my God, like
It was like
your whole
nothing.
body's in? I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, well, this is like the Irish Sea.
Wow, the Irish Sea.
Didn't even flinch. Where
Yeah,
That's really cool. Are you a good swimmer?
Like I would have done lessons all the way up, but no, I do enjoy it. And a few of us at home would go together, so it's nice to do. Craig, actually, I brought him down when he was in Ireland, but he did not brave the elements.
gonna
He
say.
watched with
Can't
his
imagine
big jacket and man bag on, and just had a little.
I don't think I've ever seen Craig swim. Just
Yeah.
thinking of that.
Yeah,
I've never seen him swim.
No.
maybe he
Weird.
can't. Maybe that's
No,
why
he
didn't
lives
get
near
in.
the beach. He would
That's
have
true.
to have to.
That's true.
But yeah.
Going for a dip there.
but yeah,
How
so-
cold would it be? Do you, what's the water temp?
Probably like 5 or 6 on a cold day.
Degrees?
So, yeah. So it's pretty chilly.
That's like our coldest ice bath.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Ice bath. So yeah, and then I think it's a
And
big
you swim.
thing.
How long do you swim for?
So yeah, so I'm more of a dipper than a swimmer, you could say.
okay.
So
Yeah,
I get in
that-
for like maybe like in the depths of winter, you'd be in for like 1 or 2 minutes. Just get in, kind of, you know, it's really nice and refreshing. And then you'd have your hot water bottle ready when you come off to pour over your hands and toes. But yeah, it's really nice. And it's just a thing. And at home, like Christmas Day is a huge thing where everyone goes down on Christmas morning and goes in for a swim, and you'd see people with their Santa hats on and stuff. So,
that's so cool.
I think Bella Smith's coming over to Ireland at Christmas time. So I told her she has to bring her swimmers with her. And she might get in. So that'll be, I'll have to bring her down. Now whether she will or not, I'm not sure, because she found the Gold Coast the other day freezing, and I was like, this is amazing.
Wait.
So
that's pretty cool. I love that. Yeah, awesome.
I find it so interesting, like all your traditions over there, like when you and Orla tell us, I'm just like, oh, it's so different, but yeah, it's nice hearing about it. So.
No, it's cool.
Speaking of Jen, let's delve a little bit deeper. Yeah. So it says here 3 all Island wins, but we'll change it to 4. And you've also got a Bachelor of Education and scholarship 2 years running. What's that mean?
So like as in the college I went to, DCU, obviously just got a scholarship, which is like you kind of get a bit of money or get your fees paid for because they would have like a football team and stuff within the college. So a lot of the girls, actually a good few that are over here now playing with different teams. Like I played with Aisling Maloney, played a little bit with Vicky Wall and stuff. So it's mad that like so many of the Irish girls that you might play with in college come over then, and you'd have that connection with them. So no, I was did teaching. So I was I still am a primary school teacher, but got a career break obviously to come over here, which was great. So yeah, I had to leave all my little kiddies down in June. So I actually text the teacher that has them this year, and I was like, oh, best of luck, whatever, for the year ahead. And she sent me a little voice note, and it's like them saying like, we miss you, Miss Dunne, which is really cute. So in fairness, I loved the school. It was only like 5 minutes down the road from where I live. So had it handy, had it good. Yeah.
That's cute.
That's really nice. Have you been how long out of uni?
So I am a year out. So I would have graduated like June of last year. So June of 22, and then worked the school year in Ireland, like September to June. Yeah, so worked there until just June, and then played a bit of football and then came over. So yeah.
Wow. A bit of football. Do you want to touch on you win the latest Premiership? Is that what you call it? Do you call it?
No, we call it like an All Ireland title. Or win. Yeah.
And you win a cup or?
Yeah, we win a cup.
Yeah.
The Brendan Martin Cup is what it's called. So yeah, it's actually mad. I was saying even to Craig, the parallels between like you guys and the way you go about your business and stuff at home. Like we lost kind of unexpectedly last year. We, as a result, then lost loads of players. Like so many girls just kind of were done and finished. Obviously here you guys go to other teams, but at home it's not like that. You just maybe finish up and say that you want to take a break, or some people, you're not in a contract, so you can just decide when you want to stop whenever. So a load of girls, I think we lost like 10 or 12 girls from the team of 30.
Wow.
So we had to completely rebrand, and this year was really kind of nearly a year of building and like transition, and no one actually had
that. So similar. Cool. This is weird. That's weird, Jen.
Back in November, December, we were doing pre-season, even any of the interviews we did post-game, the final there, no one thought we would win ever, and no one even had our team on their radar to win the Premiership or win the All-Ireland. So we just kind of kept doing our thing, grinding away, and then it is only when it came to the quarterfinal, semi-final, so the prelims and stuff, which you guys would call it, that people were like, oh, Dublin aren't too bad. So the team they'd pipped to win.
Yeah, that's so cool.
They'd pipped to win from the start. Obviously, we came and caught them, and in fairness, we played really well in the final, and we just knew, when you kind of just feel the buzz, and it was actually nice. We went kind of as underdogs the whole way through, so there wasn't too much expectation on us, and then we came and won, and it was probably the most satisfying win with that group that I've had. So the celebrations were they're hard to explain in fun words. It was great.
Hopefully you're telling a similar story at the end of this year too.
That's crossed. But it's mad.
That's really cool.
I remember Craig showing us a video of you, Jen, after that game, and you just had so much emotion. You had tears, and you could just see how much it meant to you. And I remember we were watching that, as a few of us were watching it, and we're just like, she's going to fit in, because it was so similar. And even you telling that story, it sounds like us right now. So
and I think it was just like that, and you're playing with some of your best friends, and footy and obviously sport in general is where you meet people and you want to work so hard to achieve something. So I feel like when you know that you've put all the effort in and it comes off and you just win at the end, it's just such a rewarding thing.
I like that.
And you guys would know obviously from winning before, but it's great. So I definitely got a bit emotional as well, I got a bit of stick. Some people were slagging me for
really?
Yeah, for the old tears, but it was live television, I couldn't hold it in.
I think that's the best
thing. The emotions are high.
It's the best thing about sport, obviously. You say there's so much similar there, two stories. What would you say is the biggest difference between the AFLW program, especially here, and your program back back in Dublin?
In fairness, like the way you guys go about your business, and we had a really good setup at home this year with like our S&C and stuff. Obviously, this facility is amazing here, so we wouldn't have something like this really. We would use like college facilities, like a uni that's like close to us at home, so that's where we would train and stuff. And in fairness, the facilities are perfect, but nothing in comparison to obviously having your own space. And at home, the men's team would sometimes train in the same spot as us, but it's kind of disjointed. We're not like collectively together. Also, in the two things that are aligned, our men's team also won their final this year at home. So
okay.
it's really
Vibes coming from Ireland.
Yeah, so the Dublin men's team won as well. Again, they were kind of thereabouts the whole year, so they won as well. They won 2 weeks prior to us, so then there was obviously a good buzz. So we were like, if we do the double,
exciting.
it'll be fun.
That's really cool.
So yeah, and then obviously you guys are getting paid over here, whereas at home it's hard to believe. Loads of the girls are like, what the hell? Like we got 45,000 people there at our All-Ireland final.
That's awesome.
Big crowd.
Which is great. And I think one year they got nearly 56. So like it's huge numbers to think that we're not getting anything. But at the same time, I actually don't think I would want to be getting paid. I think the whole just tradition and culture around it is that you're playing because you love it, and it's just the Irish way, I guess. So that's definitely a big thing as well, because obviously I'm here and I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting money for doing what I love as well.
Yeah.
Whereas at home, you just get on with it, and everyone's working a 9-to-5 job and then coming to training like 4 nights a week. So it's definitely that's a big difference, that so many of the girls have a lot more time on your hands, like over here and stuff. Yeah.
Fun.
Was there I guess through that time, like when did you think about playing AFL? Like obviously you might have seen some of those girls come over, and how did that sort of come about?
So it was actually funny. I was only talking to Orla the other day. So she like Instagram messaged me about like 2 years ago.
So she headhunted you.
Yeah. So she was like, hey, I'm Orla. I was like, I know who you are.
You're a superstar.
Yeah. And you guys had just won the 2021 grand final. So obviously that was a big deal. Like obviously for an Irish girl, I think she was a second Irish girl, because Eilish Constant had won one before that. But it was obviously a big deal at home and stuff. So I was like, yeah, no, know who you are, don't worry. But she was like, yeah, I think my head coach is like requested to follow you in case you just don't know who he is. Like
some random man.
Yeah, he might want to reach out and touch base with you. So then obviously Craig, in fairness, just gave me a call, and it was so funny. It was just so casual, just like a FaceTime. I think I was on the side of like a pitch at home watching my brother play a game, and I was on the phone to Craig, who was like on a balcony in Europe somewhere. Just
oh my God, that's so Craig.
Classic Craig.
But yeah, he obviously just kind of took an interest in me. At that time, I still had a bit more college and stuff to finish up, and mum and dad were like, finish your degree, get something, which now obviously looking back, I'm grateful that I do have that to fall back on, and if I go back to Ireland. But at the time I was like, oh my God, Australia, I have to go now, please. But yeah, he just kind of reached out and then was in touch with me ever since. And then obviously as the few years since then have panned out, like a few other clubs were in touch, and I think the whole thing about Irish girls coming over, I think there's like 30 odd this year across the competition.
It's a heap now.
It's nearly like weird if you don't have an Irish girl playing in your team. So there's only 2 or 3 teams that are like that. But just kept conversations going. And then around Christmas time last year, I was kind of thinking, okay, no, I'm going to go do it. And then picked here. Craig came over, met the family, which was nice. Because obviously he's in Europe.
Doing the groundwork.
Met a few of the girls actually as well, which was really nice. So like Nat and Talia, Ali, and then I was like, okay, well I know 4 of them and they seem nice, so hopefully the rest of them will be the same.
That's good.
Yeah.
Would you say that's what maybe stuck out to make you pick Brisbane?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely, like, just like they made it very like personal, and Craig obviously had made an extra effort to kind of meet my mum and dad and stuff like that. And obviously for me it was a big deal to come over. I'm a bit of a home bird, and I think for any Irish person you want, and family and parents, you want to make sure your child's going to be all right. Like Australia's a far, far away place in comparison to Ireland. So definitely mum and dad were delighted to meet him, and he reassured them that he'd look after me. Aww. So yeah.
Do you feel looked after?
Yeah, no, I do.
It's going
Everyone's
well.
lovely.
I love that. What was your first impression of our team? Because we can be a little bit not rowdy, but loud.
Yeah, like loud and like crazy. Like that's another thing. We don't like. It's great, but like the high-fiving after every single thing is just not a thing at home. And like, I think the first day I arrived, I was like, you guys were doing captions or something, and I was just there, and I was like, probably still so jet-lagged and maybe a little bit like hungover still, and you guys were like high-fiving, like screaming and all. I was like, oh my God, is this the norm? And obviously now it's just like second nature, but at home obviously we have our ways and means of what we do, but the kind of up and about and getting everyone pumped is definitely next level over here.
So good.
I love that.
And then you had a bit of an experience of it on the weekend, Dax's celebration, and you Normally people are jumping on Dax for
Dax?
the celebration, but I think you're a bit taller.
Yeah.
Are you actually taller than Dax?
Oh, I
actually
don't know. I think
because she just ran and jumped on you. It was the funniest video.
Dax's dead eye shot from the pocket.
It was a great shot.
Great
Such
shot.
a
But
good
you watch
score.
afterward, Jed's just lifting her up.
I know.
It's never been done before.
I know.
No.
So it was funny to see Dax jumping up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, she always celebrates. Like, we love it.
Next level. Yeah, I think I was just there. And then in fairness, some people at home were like, oh my God, like the toughest gig you had all weekend was lifting up Dax.
Holding her up, get the celebration.
But no, it was a really good kick and goal.
Yeah.
So it was, I was like, just saw it coming. I was like, oh, okay, we're going
we
for
go.
this. Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, it was
We
good.
love that from you. I think, you sort of just take it all in your stride, and I guess you have been a part of like a high level program, and but it's just nice, having you a part. Like you've just sort of fit in so seamlessly.
So well.
Yeah,
I remember the first time you put on the uniform and I was like, yeah, Jen, that suits.
Yeah,
it
suits
suits.
her.
Looks good.
Really fit. Yeah.
Oh golly! And outside of Gaelic footy and teaching, do you have any other interests outside? Like, is there anything that what are your hobbies? What do you get up to?
Like pretty much already kind of said, like I'm very laid back. I think that's why the lifestyle over here suits me so well. Like I at home just meet up with my pals, go for coffee, go for swims, just kind of chill out. So essentially doing the same over here,
Yeah.
but in a bit of a
Yeah.
warmer climate,
It's nice.
which is it's really nice. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Well,
so wholesome.
seeing as you're getting used to it, we've thought for the quiz today we might just do a little Aussie quiz. Like, how long have you been here for now?
Coming up to a month, I'd say.
Coming up to
now,
a month. All right, we're going to test your knowledge,
Yeah.
Australian knowledge. Just a few
Okay.
questions, all right?
Right. Yeah.
So if Kath sent you a text saying, come over the Savo, I'm going to cook a few snags on the barbie, what would you think that meant?
I think snags are like sausages.
Yeah.
I was already told this. I didn't know initially. I
yes.
know you might actually.
Yeah.
You might have a
Ooh.
few of them covered off, but I think Bella said that at the start. I was like, snags, no idea, but sausages, yes.
Yeah.
would be
Just
correct.
all over it.
So,
Yeah.
well, would you go? Would you go over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Have a barbecue
In the Arvo?
in the afternoon.
Yeah. On the barbie?
Barbecue.
Yeah,
Really,
she's good. She's good. Basics down, basics down.
She's
Yeah.
all over it. Next one is, what is a crocodile roll?
I have no clue. Crocodile Roll. Do you even know? No.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know what it
I
is.
saw your face.
Belle's stitching
Even our
up here.
media girl doesn't know. Crocodile roll. It's it's a bit gruesome, I guess, but a crocodile gets you and then it rolls you.
Oh, I was thinking like a sandwich.
Yeah.
I also thought a sandwich.
Yeah, it's just like a little move they do.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Oh, gosh.
dangerous.
It's a bit dangerous, but I was like, I'm just going
If
to
you
try
got
to
gonna go
further
there.
north, just beware.
Just be careful. You don't want to be in a crocodile roll, let me tell you.
Crocodile Roll, no.
Can you define smoko?
No. Smoko.
Ooh, give it a go.
Smoko. Like if I was to think of someone, getting smoked, you'd be like roasting them, kind of like, I don't know,
Oh yeah.
getting smoked. I
Creative
don't know.
answer,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah.
Very
no.
creative.
What
Do you
is
wanna
it?
define it?
Smoko?
Smoko is like a break, like like 10 a.m. Like you sit down for your smoko, have a break.
Oh.
yeah, it's like
Have a
slang
snack.
word. Yeah, have a little.
coffee.
Oh, have a smoke.
Yeah.
Well,
honestly,
That's
yeah.
probably where it came from
It's
then.
actually probably
Yeah.
come from the people that were the smokers.
Yeah.
But then people just call it a smoko.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
What is a stubby holder?
Oh, stubby holder. No clue. Stubby holder. Oh my God, no. I don't even know.
No idea.
No.
Stubby.
Like if I stub my toe, I'd whack
You'd
my
hold
toe.
it.
Fair enough.
No idea.
A stubby holder is like a beer. So a beer is a stubby.
Oh, no
Not the
way.
can, like the bottle.
Ah.
And then a holder is like that little coaster thing you put
Yeah.
it in and it keeps it cool.
Oh, okay.
What,
Nice.
do you have them?
No.
You
I
don't have
think-
them?
I don't
Oh,
think
you
It's
we
not
wouldn't
that
need
hot
them.
over there.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
I probably
Yeah.
just put it outside, pull it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
honestly, you put it on the table, it'll stay cold.
Ooh, there you go. Well, stubby holder, you've learnt that one.
Yeah.
And potato cake or potato scallop?
Potato cake.
Mm-hmm. Wait, do you know what they are? Because
Yeah.
it is a bit controversial either
Either way.
way.
Oh, a potato cake. I would like a cake that's not like cake potato, but like, like something you might have with your breakfast, maybe. Is that really far off?
It's all right.
Like a hash brown?
Yeah, sort of, maybe. No.
Well, it's not, but it is. It's like a deep fried slice of potato, essentially.
Yeah, from the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's a big controversy in Australia if you call it potato cake or potato scallop.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just call everything battered at home. So like a battered sausage or a battered Mars bar. You can get battered.
Oh.
So it's like a Mars bar deep fried in the batter. That's a big thing at home.
Wow. Healthy.
Yeah, calories galore.
Well, do you have any potato cakes, like deep battered potato chips?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, the last one. I wrote it so bad, so just ignore this. What is an Aussie bicky with 2 chocolate malt biscuits coated in a thin layer of chocolate milk in a rectangular shape? Did you stay
be
with
really
me?
specific.
A Tim Tam.
Yeah, Jen, she's got one.
Yeah.
She's all over it.
Well, there you go. You've had a little bit of learning today.
Yeah, lots of things today.
You can take that back to your house and let them know.
I know, yeah.
We heard you had a few back for us.
Yeah, I'll just quickly go. Well, just some general Irish ones.
Perfect.
Here we go.
Well,
I'm nervous.
just some general knowledge in Ireland.
Are we versing each other?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Quick sound if you want, or a little.
I'm going to be ding,
Okay.
ding dong bell
Ooh, okay.
for reference.
Quack.
Okay.
Kathy. Got no reference.
What is the capital of Ireland?
Quack. Dublin?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are the colours on the Irish flag?
Quack.
I would say quack.
Green, white, and red.
Ding, green, white.
Quack.
Go on.
Green, red.
No.
Ding, green, white, red.
Quack.
That's what she said.
Oh, sorry.
Green, white, blue.
Nah,
And
green, green, white, orange.
Yes.
Orange. Oh, yo,
Fingernails.
1-1.
Okay. Okay. Last one. It's a tie. Well, yeah. If I was to say that I was having a gaff, what
Ding,
does that mean?
laugh.
No.
What?
If I'm having a gaff.
Quack.
On Friday night.
Oh,
Beer.
No.
ding, a gathering.
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, a house
Yep.
party. There you go.
Woo!
Having a gaff.
Having a gaff.
Yeah, they're having a gaff at the
The
weekend.
girls are over. We're having a girls' gaff.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, a few little things.
Okay, we might need to touch up on our Irish knowledge, but
Yeah,
the
not
Irish
too bad.
flag.
That wasn't
You should
bad.
have it up here somewhere now. You can
Oh,
see
we
it.
should have had something else.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Next time.
Green,
Next
white,
time.
and orange.
Oh, I love that. Oh, we've learned a bit of both.
Yep.
About Ireland, a bit about Australia. Just to finish up, any recommendations for the week, guys? You got anything, Belle?
Yeah, I got one.
What do you got?
So, you know how I was talking a little while ago about things I want to improve on?
Yes.
You got to follow up from that, and how am I going to do that? One of those was vocabulary. Can't even say the word. And I downloaded this app, Elevate. It costs a little bit of money, but I feel like that makes me go on it more.
Yeah.
And it's just little brain games like maths, vocab, spelling. And I really love it because I find myself stuck on my phone sometimes, but sometimes I do want to just chill on it. So it's a good little brain game I can do on the
investment.
plane. And yeah, so it's
Love
good.
that.
Elevate, and just, yeah, hopefully you will start noticing it on the podcast. But if not,
Yeah.
All right.
I'll work at it. So that's my one.
Love that. Jen, you got any?
Do I have any recommendations? Not really. I think
It's been the best
Yeah.
coffee place you've been to so far.
I've been to. I really liked Goodness Gracious. We went to the other day, and
Oh,
also went into Loon, like the pastry place. I went in there the
Yes.
other day. Got a really nice.
You like them,
I do like them. What did you
croissant.
get?
I got an almond croissant.
Ah,
It was
yeah.
lovely. Expensive now, but I
Yeah,
feel
the
like
pastries are delicious.
yeah,
so.
so good. So
Really good.
yeah, just get up, get your coffee, get your pastry. Your
you
feel
go.
for the day. Your
Go
set
for
for
your
the
40
day.
metre swim or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Your dip.
go for your dip.
Mine is there's the chicken sandwich that's been going around this week
Oi.
through the girls. So it's from a place in Paddington called Sunnyside, and it is just really good. So it's like this chicken schnitzel, fresh sort of sandwich vibe. We've had mostly hits on it.
Yep.
Maybe a miss for Brie
Who
Coden.
missed? Oh,
Brie.
Nah.
But it's a big rate. I've had it a few times over the last couple of weeks. So that's
Lily and I half one the other day, and
Oh,
it was-
yeah.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know
Really
when
good.
someone just makes you a sandwich or
Just-
toast, it hits different anyway? It's like
so
that
good.
plus whatever the secret sauce or whatever they're
Whatever's
doing
on
over
there, yeah.
Pickles, fresh bread.
yum.
Beautiful.
Delish.
They have great fresh orange juice too, which was really nice.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
actually did they forgot my chips, so then they gave me chips and an orange juice. So,
Great service as well.
it's great service.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well, there's
it.
some recommendations.
There we go.
Make sure you tune into the game this week, guys. It's going to be a good one. North, probably our hardest battle coming into the season. So 105, KO, 7 mate, any one of those. And don't forget to watch the boys too, the prelim.
Yeah, prelim this weekend is going to be a big game. Really excited. That's Saturday afternoon at around 5:15 at the Gabba here. So we're really excited about that. It's going to be a big weekend all round. Our next home game is back at Brighton Homes Arena here, but versing Collingwood in 2 weeks' time. I actually don't know what the date, but it'll be on a Saturday evening. So there's still memberships and tickets out there on sale for that. So keep your eye out for us coming back home in a couple of weeks. We've got 2 away games. We're really excited.
Yeah.
And Jen, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast too, Jen, because now you're on.
I'm going to give a shout out to my dad. He is listening to it all the time.
Yay.
And he's actually been back listening all of last year's episodes.
Oh my god.
He was like, yeah, I think listened to Courtney was on last week, and then next week I have whoever to listen to. I was like, oh my god, he knows more about AFL than me.
We've got a few Irish fans, I think.
Yeah,
a few listeners over there. Yeah.
So I told him that he might hear a familiar voice. So if you're listening, well, he probably is listening. But hello.
What's his name?
Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
This one was for you, Derek.
And thanks to all the other listeners. We'll catch you again next week.